Okay, so I'm Grasswalker Helcom back to the Outer Worlds. I was going to say Spacer's Choice. The propaganda is getting to me eventually. We have a couple more gravesite fees to collect, so we'll get onto that now. If we can get out of this building. 60 meters. Okay, that's outside. 70 meters. That is the hairdresser, I believe.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
We will see what this guy has to say for himself. I
But
think we already
Conrad
spoke
sells
to
real
him.
good disinfectant.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your own gravesite fees? Looks like you got some training. I know something about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Oh, not really. Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Nice. I know about Eugene. I'm not sure about what happened.
You know about Eugene? How?
Found a note from Phyllis. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
Okay.
He took them to his grave.
They were probably worth some bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures.
Look at that sly smile.
I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
You sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice.
And I'll just pay him for you,
Here you
dude.
are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I thought the problem was you gave an IOU, not... like, you still haven't paid, you've just said you'll pay. He shot himself, what happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay the penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money.
Yeah, you
We
did.
never
Great
could pay
work.
the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright, see you around. That leaves us with... Ludwig's fees. Guard pad southeast. Okay, so he guards that area. We'll head outside to him then. Terror of Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Spencer Warwick as somebody. The landing pad is around. I'll have to do a brief jog to it. But that's fine. Feel bad for Eugene. Got the plague, hooked himself up on drugs. I don't think he actually did. I think they just said that to not have to pay the suicide fees. It's kind of messed up. Yeah, it's pretty messed
When
up.
I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday.
Hey,
Thank the
Ludwig.
law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally
I'm not
came
back
in
up, I'm
sense.
here for money.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Listen, buddy, I'm here for gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
You okay?
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
This guy's wild.
Mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant.
This guy's dramatic
Clattering
looking than
about,
that.
firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I mean, if you're gonna pay me, I'll do it.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw.
Alright, let's go.
And bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Alright, proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright. I need pointers.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Nice to know. Alright, I'll let you be. And I will tell the Grave Master that all of the dues and fees have been collected. Bunch of sprats. I'll cull the population a little bit. Never know when you need. Oh, there's a chest. 2 chests. Ammo. Sure grip. Happy with that. That's a good haul. Alright, Gravekeeper.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Come on, up from the grave.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh. Hey, I'm sorry about that.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, here's all your
Run
fees.
into any trouble?
No.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Hey, yeah, let's not tell Abernathy. I got a question for you.
Yeah?
How long have you been junior in humor?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay. Neat. Let's have a look at this reputation tab. Friendly, 68% friendly. Vendor price is reduced on both. Nice. On track to being a great employee. I'm neutral with everything else. Alright. So we have a robot slaughter to do. And talk to the vicar. Let's go have a look at this robot. See what the business with that is. Try not to step any graves on the way out. Not sure how I feel about gravesite fees. I have always been a fan of, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like little egg sac type things where they put your human body in it. They curl you up in like a fetal shape. And they bury you under a tree sapling. And the tree sapling grows using your body as nutrients. And then you have forests with little plaques instead of a graveyard. I've always thought that that is way neater than anything we currently do, which is like headstones, bunch of graves. Bad for space, doesn't look good. There's too many dead people to keep burying everybody.
Aw, he ain't Fred. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Oh. Oh, look at him.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
He's cute.
Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I can't do it myself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
Who called it Jeremy?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Okay, why have you given him a name?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh my god, you are precious.
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night.
Okay.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Oh, we leveled up! Fixing Jeremy. That's what we needed.
Diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Alright, let's have a look at what we can get. We needed something to hack a terminal. So I think picking a little bit more stealth sounds good. Let's apply that. Generally speaking, doing more damage with guns is always nice. Getting Persuade to 30 might give us something new. Sort of set for this. Maybe Medical 25 will be something. A tiny bit of health for Pavati. That's an extra tiny little bunch for that. We'll stick some in guns. Can't go wrong with guns. We went from 80 to 90, so that's an extra 10 health for Pavati. She's less likely to get killed. And that sun is way in my eyes. Okay. Walk speed, sprint speed, durability loss, crit chance, base armor plus 5. That's quite a lot. Extra 50 kilograms of carrying. That'll stop me worrying about it at all. I think armor will make us a lot more survivable, so let's go for that. 5 previous perks. So we'll probably get carrying capacity and then figure out something else eventually. God, I love that lava flow. It's beautiful. So where is the third book? We'll go tell Ludwig that we sorted out the robot. Where's the third mechanical engineering book? Maybe Ludwig has it, because he's setting up a rebellion, or a resistance rather, against mechanicals. Seems like something he might own. Howdy, partner.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Okay. Scouts sorted.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Okay.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion.
Okay, we need a weapon.
What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets.
What?
That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
What? You hid it in a toilet?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
You know what? That's actually really
On
smart.
the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, I've got a question
Go
for
on.
you. What is your issue with mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
It's just what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to
That's one way to
replace
think
us.
of that, I guess.
First, they will rob us of our jobs.
Okay, yeah,
and
they're gonna
once they
take our
have taken
jobs.
away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Okay, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go collect your apparent secret weapon hidden in a toilet. Curious, to say the least. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. God, everyone here is so sad all the time.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. Oh, Ludwig's bundle. Return to Ludwig. Why do I have to go back to him? I've collected the bundle. Or do I not get the secret weapon? He just wanted me to collect the secret weapon. See what's going on with this. It wasn't very big. So whatever it is. Maybe it's a key card? Go in there, talk to me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Alright. Found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge.
Okay.
I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Ludwig's putting me to sleep. Okay, so how do I use this?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Okay.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
Oh, the geothermal
I'm
plant.
talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
Yeah, I got one
You'll
of
need
those.
to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Yeah, I got that.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay. See, how am I going to get one of them?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
Okay, no good for
You
her.
know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on.
Could be a sympathizer.
Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Alright, what are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton.
Okay.
We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Okay.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thank you for that. Alright, bye. Okay, there's vending machines here. Bye now. Okay, there's guns. I wanted to see about the workbench you mentioned. Is that in here? Yeah. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out there. Jesus. Okay, workbench. Alright. Tinker is like upgrade, repair. Let's repair everything that's equipped. Modify. What do I think my favorite weapon is? You know what? I think it's the sniper rifle. Let's give it the mag to zap. That changes the damage type to shock. Sounds good. And then let's tinker it a little. It only costs bits to do, so give it a bunch of extra damage. And let's do the same for the assault rifle. And then let's also go for the laser pistol. Give that some upgrades. Light assault rifle, you know what? The first couple don't really cost that much, so we'll do that for that as well. We have the plasma cutter. We'll upgrade that a bit and then give it to Pravati. Alright. How do we go? There we go, Pravati. Yeah, there it is, upgraded. Level 10, level 6 plasma rifle. Any new armor that we could give her? 9 armor compared to 4. You know what, we'll give her 9 armor instead of 4. Sometimes she goes in melee. Stealth skills plus 5. Your exosuit's a little bit better. Does that look better? No, not really, a bit bulkier. Which is on she had, the exosuit. There we go. What about for me? Do I want any different armor equipped? We have 6 armor, riot control, tech skills. 4 armor, stealth skills might be nice. 3 armor, light skills, 7 armor, tech skills. 4 armor, stealth skills. I'll take stealth skills. Being able to sneak around. Alright. A logic module. The final volume we still haven't found. Might be inside the geothermal plant, actually. And then the VICAR. Let's have a chat with the VICAR. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Neither was that. Okay, that's it. Hold Y and you get the weapon option module. Borstverst. It's not the Verst unless it's the Borstverst. Terrible. Alright, let's not murder the cannery worker. He's in the church. I found your book, but I don't like you at all. Not even slightly.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got your book.
Wonderful. This is
okay, I just gave it to him.
Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You're being a bit hardcore, don't you think?
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers.
Fortunately
I
not.
became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent.
Plague-ridden backwater.
Wasted.
I mean, this is kind of retribution. At least you could still, you know, do some good stuff here.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches.
Told you I didn't like it.
Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
I mean, what's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back. Not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I mean, I'm gonna snipe this guy.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that.
But you're also
I can
complete
usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Yeah, no, I don't want a hacking, brawling vicar. Bye. I want to see... Oh, Somebody there.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Can you piss off? Or at least not look for a second?
Okay.
I want to see how terribly this ends, but
Keep it quiet.
I really don't like this vicar.
We can handle this.
He lived!
Nice one.
I really didn't like that guy. He was a piece of shit, and he hated this town as well. Let's see if the guards... Okay, the guards are all over me. Possibly. How badly did that savage my reputation, I want to know. 6% negative? Oh. Oh. Oh, come on! I'm running! I'm unarmed! Alright. Are you guys still hostile? Okay, these guys aren't. If we go back inside, are they still hostile? We only killed one guy. That's only one guy. That's not that many guys. I think we might just take the 6% hit. But I did not like that vicar one bit. He lied to us. He was...
Here they come.
Okay, they're still angry at us. It might just be that way now. Hopefully not. Maybe we can give him a couple days to cool down, see what happens. Elmer Thompson. A lifetime value. 8,112 bits. That's what he was worth. I hope that we can keep that choice. I hope that we can keep him shot, but if the town is off limits forever, I might have to go back on it, maybe. Do we have any quests we need to hand in there? I don't actually think so. So we might be alright, actually. We'll head back to the ship, sleep it off, and then see if the decision's stuck. If not, we might have to load the quick save we made before we went full murder hobo, but I really hated that vicar. And he's like, oh, I only came here to this god-forsaken trash town. For no reason other than to just get that book. And then he raged out that it was in French.
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
I don't strip my ship for parts. I need it. Alright, where were the beds? Sealed. Sealed. Come on, you gotta let me in a bed. It's not a ship without a bed. Oh man, it's not gonna let me sleep, is it? Gonna have to find somewhere else. Alright, well I'll figure it out in the background. If we start the next episode with them still dead, I'll let you know. If we start the episode retconning back to before we shot him in the head, and we'll find a different way to assassinate him, maybe. I thought a headshot 250 damage would be enough, but he was apparently quite tanky. That's some primals. The old point-blank sniper rifle. Did pretty well for itself. Primal juice. There's dead resident. Oh, I can sleep here, look at that. Shovel. I'm not sure what they were doing here. We'll sleep for 9 hours, see what happens. But anyway, thank you guys for joining for this episode. I'll leave you with space, and we'll see what happens. Whether or not we're now permanently banned from Edgewater, we'll see how it is. But thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.